We're smoking the Victor Gyökeres haters pack. Hold that. Fouled hate alongs everywhere. Fouled hate watches everywhere pack. Hold that. Every single one of you that slagged off my striker, hold that. Hold that. My striker's better than yours. We are smoking the Simeone might be finished pack. We are smoking the Declan Rice is the best set piece taker in the world pack. We are smoking the Gabriel Magalhaes is the best fucking defender for goals in the world right now. Off a set plays, that is, anyway. Gosh. This guy, super toxic negative, clip this. You won't, because you won't profit tonight on your TikTok accounts. How unlucky. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. This guy predicted a win. I see the starting 11. Bosh. Eze in the 10, yeah? Cool. Wowzers. Anyways, before we get into the nitty gritty, make sure you are subbing to the channel. Kenny Ken's at the game. He will be next up on the fan cam, then Jez. If you want to see Matty's thoughts, go to the last 20 minutes of the watch along. Bless up to everyone who watched that, by the way. And I will be going live after Jez's fan cam on the emergency meeting. And it is an emergency. It is an emergency. Oh, he clickbaits emergency meetings. Nobody cares, bruv. It's an emergency. Oh, it's another day without a trophy because it's gone midnight. 1906 days without a trophy. However, we're not here to dissect that right now. We're enjoying the Atleti pack. Simeone's going bald, lads and lasses and non-binaries. Anyways, I wanted 5 as well. But let's start with the goalkeeper. He had 1 shot to save. But why are you running out your goal like a prat? Jesus Christ, he nearly cost us a goal. Yasser in my chat said that the streets are saying that somebody pressed the triangle button and rushed the goalkeeper out. I don't know if that's true, guys, but that's what they're saying. That's what they're telling me. But listen, it didn't matter in the end. We won the game. He had 1 shot to save. In the last 3 games, he's had 1 shot to save. You're in Timber. Currently insane. He is so good, man. Genuinely, he is quality. Yeah, and again, quality tonight. Absolutely class. Apart from 1 chance they had that they headed over the bar where he sort of dallied and got caught in 2 minds. Do I try and jump or do I? Other than that, flawless. Let's go to Skelly. Up until that little run from midfield. Oh, who knew he's a midfielder? Oh, who knew? Why is my camera so? Why am I so low down? Oops, I'm even lower now. Apart from that run, at that point, I thought he was poor. He was very lucky not to get booked in the first couple of minutes when he wiped out Simeone's son. Yeah, he was very clued up in the penalty box. He kind of ducked out. If he touched him, that's a penalty. Yeah, that was the second one. But then, boom, dropped the shoulder in midfield, sent my man to shops, bombed through the midfield, waited past perfect, Martinelli, bang, what a goal. Finito, por favor. Adio, ciao. Bye-bye. Done. Game finished. 2-0. And he played the whole game. But I'll be honest with you, yeah, up until that point, I thought he was pretty poor. I wouldn't say he was shit because he weren't. I don't think any of them were shit tonight. I thought they were all pretty decent. But he was giving me palpitations, heart palpitations at times because he's not a left back. Yeah, and he's hardly played this season. Yeah, he's barely played any football this season. So to put him back in for that game, it obviously all worked out. It all works out. Let it all work out. Let it all work out. Well, it worked out tonight, and fair play to him because he kept going. Yeah, and we know when he does them driving runs through midfield, he can cause problems. Bless up to him. Gabriel Magalhaes. Wow. Salute, my guy. Long are the days. They're gone where he was the bozo gene. He is now probably the most dangerous centre-back in world football on a set piece. Nobody can handle him. Nobody can deal with him. Literally. The guy is ridiculous. Absolutely superb performance again tonight. And when I see the starting 11s, yeah, I was like, okay, Martinelli's playing. I predicted Martinelli would play. Didn't think Eze would play. I thought Marino was going to play because he was in the press conference. But fair play. He played. We'll get to him in a minute. But I was like, okay. I said, yeah, we're going to do him 2-1. Yeah, their midfield is trash. Yeah, but the fact that Gabriel Magalhaes was up against Sorloth, brother, that guy is a massive problem. Yeah, and he was awful. Why? Because Gabby was superb. Yeah, and for me, he's man of the match. Yeah, I know he got man of the match as well, but a lot of people in my chat were saying Declan Rice, and I'm sure some of you guys will as well. Yeah, and listen, he was superb as well. We'll get to him in a minute. For me, Gabby was absolutely outstanding again. Yeah, and long may it continue. And big up to the manager tonight, yeah, because he subbed him off. Wrap him up in cotton wool, mate, because we're going to need him going forward. Saliba, he was up against Julian Alvarez. And I'll be honest, I didn't really know Saliba was on the pitch most of the time. But I'll be honest with you, I didn't really notice him on the pitch. Yeah, obviously we noticed Gabby was on the pitch because he was involved in goals and stuff. But defensively, I didn't see Sorloth. I didn't really see Julian Alvarez. Yeah, we had a free kick and yeah, the shot off the bar and all of that. But that was testament to how good them two are. And listen, I'm telling you right now, yeah, we need to keep them fit, both of them. We need to keep Timber fit as well. And Declan as well, who we'll get to now. Because Declan Rice, he's got to be the best dead ball set piece delivery in world football right now. Like, it's on a sixpence every flipping time. Literally every time. And it's like, I know it takes forever and it's boring, and it is boring. Walking along, flicking the hair, putting up the socks, blah, blah, blah. But his deliveries are absolutely ridiculous. Ridiculous. Not only was the free kick ridiculous, but the corner. Oh, days. Corner boys are back. 2 set plays tonight. But 2 open play goals. Bosh. But no, real talk, yeah. Declan's quality, yeah, with his set plays. Yeah, and fair play to him. I thought he got better the longer the game went as well. Yeah, I thought like he just kept going and going. He does this all the time. He starts off a little bit, but then he just grows into the game. It's almost like the adrenaline's going, the blood's flowing through the body, and he just gets better and he just keeps going. Fair play to him. Zubimendi, again, I thought he started all right, to be fair. Yeah, and then he had a little slump. Yeah, and then he got better. Yeah, and I'm surprised he came off, by the way, because I thought we were going to take Declan Rice off. Because, like I said, if Declan Rice misses a large part of this season, God willing he doesn't, but if he does, let's say he misses a few games through an injury or whatever, well, that's one of our massive weapons gone, balls, because he's our dead ball specialist. And then that means Gabriel Magalhaes is probably not going to score what he's doing or cause mayhem in the penalty box. So now that's another one gone. We need to wrap Declan up in cotton wool this season. If we're going to win anything this season, yeah, with the way we're playing, yes, it is. It's not going to be sustainable if we're just scoring set plays. Yeah, so it was nice to see we actually played some great football tonight. Yeah, but we need to look after both of them. Yeah, which is why I was surprised Zubimendi came off. But listen, let's move back to Saka. Again, I don't think he was great today. Yeah, it weren't one of his better games, but he weren't poor either, was he? Do you know what I'm saying? I thought he played all right. Yeah, he was always asking for the ball, but then in second half, it was like, bro, like, didn't really do a great deal. Didn't really do a great deal, but he didn't need to. The rest of the lads did it. And this is why we have a squad now. Big up Eze. Yeah, after that shit show at the weekend, man nearly scored after a couple of minutes of the game, hit the bar, bounced off a La Normande, I think. Loops up over Oblak, he was in no man's land. Nearly went in. Yeah, first half, I thought he was absolutely class, Eze. Yeah, second half, yeah, I thought he faded a little bit. Yeah, but still a great performance. Well done to him tonight, because after the back of that game at the weekend against Fulham, I didn't expect him to start. Yeah, and he did, and he put a great show on tonight. So big up to him, man. That first half, he was, I wouldn't say unplayable, yeah, but there were spells in that first half where you just couldn't get near him. Yeah, I thought he was quality. Martinelli, well done to you as well, mate. Yeah, because that second goal, the first goal for you, yeah, that killed the game off. What a finish. That was Martinelli we see when he signed for the club. That was the player we see that didn't take a billion touches. Boom, decisive, scored. Yeah, and Oblak's a top-class goalkeeper, as we all know. Got a fingertip on it, but because he took it so early, and I keep telling people, first-time shots, first-time crosses, it causes panic. You're not set, you're not ready. Boom, goal. My striker. You all laughed at me. You laughed at me. Well, I must say you're not laughing now, are you? Hold that. I believe there were 2 crap goals. Nobody cares. He needed 2 crap goals. I don't care how he scored the goals tonight. Yeah, he needed goals or a goal. He got 2 in 3 minutes or 2 in 2 minutes. One off his thigh, one that deflected in. Fair play to him. You can do as many hair flicks tonight as you like, my friend. Yeah, you can do as many. You can do as many as that as you want, bruv. Yeah, well done to you, yeah? And all the people that are laughing at him and doubting him, yeah, listen, he's still trying to get to know all the players. Yeah, he's not looking 100%. Yeah, he looks a little bit clunky at times, but we know that anyway. Yeah, but guess what? He scored 2 goals, so nobody cares. So big up to him. The substitutes tonight. Listen, is what it is, man. Yeah, I don't think anyone performed badly today. So bless up to all the subs that came on. Obviously, Marino came on. Calafiori came on. Mosquera. Who else came on? What else came on? Ethan. Ethan nearly scored at the end. Who was the other sub, bruv? Who was the other sub? Smash the likes up as well, guys. Who was the other sub? The other sub. You're probably all screaming at the screen right now. Oh, Ben White. Ben White, bruv. Yeah, none of them really did a great deal. Norgard, sorry, hold on. Yeah, Norgard, Ethan, Ben White, Mosquera. None of them really did a great deal. Sorry, Calafiori didn't come on. It was Norgard, my bad. Yeah, Calafiori didn't come on. Yeah, he's definitely starting against Palace anyway. But none of them really had a great deal to do because the game was won, and that was credit to the starting 11. Yeah, but Ethan was probably the brightest spark out of all of them. Considering he was the most further forward player, I'd imagine that that's probably the case. Yeah, and he nearly scored. So I'd expect that. I'd expect him to be the brightest spark. But listen, all in all, man, 0 goals conceded. Another clean sheet. Thank you very much. However, don't get too giddy. We did this last year. And it is only October. It's not even Halloween. Make sure you sub, like, share. Going live in literally half an hour for an emergency meeting. We're going to talk about how great the performance was. I like the fact that we were getting, I wouldn't say overrun, but we were getting pushed back and they were looking the most likely at 1-0. It was almost like we scored and we went into our shell a little bit. But then after that, bless up Skelly. Yeah, because I was calling for him to come off. Calling for him to come off. Bring on Calafiori. Yeah, and then bang, 2-0. Yeah, that is what we need. We need to be ruthless. Tonight we were ruthless. They looked toothless, bruv. Come to see. And on that bombshell, we're out. Kenny Ken was at the game. Bosh. Next fan count. Then Jezza. Emergency meeting featuring some guests. Bosh. We move on, brother.